John DeFlees here, and we're going to be doing a demonstration on balsamic caviar. And balsamic caviar is something that you would see in maybe 2012, 2011 at El Bulli's restaurant in Spain. Come over to the stove and I'll talk to you how to make it. So, turn this light on. Okay. So, we have 5 grams of balsamic vinegar. We're going to turn that on. And then we have 4 grams of agar. And agar is seaweed, red algae that has been crushed up into a powder. We're going to add this in. And the agar is used to thicken products. So we have this heating up right here. So while that's going, I have a 1.5 cups of vegetable oil freezing right now, and the freezing of the olive oil will allow us to drop the balsamic vinegar with the agar right in and form the spheres. That's what we're trying to form, is spheres. It should have a little bit of layer on the outside, but a little burst of balsamic vinegar on the inside. This is a great substitute for a vegetarian meal. It'll go real quick. Let's come closer. As soon as this starts heating up, the agar will dissolve into it and it will start to thicken up. And then we'll have to take it out and we're going to put it into a different bowl. So it's still heating up, but just one more second. You can see some of the steam coming off the side of it. I know it's not too exciting, but that reminds me of a joke. Why do you never stare into a colander? Because you could strain your eyes. All right, see, look how it's getting thick. Okay, and we're just gonna whisk it a little bit. It's almost there. See, those bubbles are starting to come through. You need to heat it up in order to activate the agar. It's really strong smelling, so don't stick your nose in it. All right, we're going to go over here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to strain our agar into a clean bowl. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it on a little bit of an ice water bath. And I'm going to give it a stir. And I'm going to check the temp. 165, way too hot. All right, we want to get it down a little bit in temperature. 157. Just give it a little stir. Usually about 110 is a good temperature. It's going to go really fast. It's down to 130. And you can see, if you just come a little closer, you can see how it's becoming thick on us. All right, I think that's 119. I think that's a good temperature. So let's remove it from the ice water bath. I'm going to place it over here. So this is the 1.5 cups of vegetable oil I froze for about 30 minutes, and this will allow the balsamic to drip into it nicely. I'm going to just take it down a second longer. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our little pipette and we're going to put our balsamic in. And we're going to drip it into... Got a little air bubble there. Hang on. Just had a little bit of technical difficulty there. The agar got a little bit cold, so we reheated it up to about 140. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drop into the oil, and you can see the spheres are forming. Can you see that? Why don't you swing down on the bottom so they can see underneath the cup? It's foggy. It's from the chilliness of the glass. But it's really beautiful right here. Yeah, so I had it like 110. It got a little bit caught up, but we brought it up to, got a little bit hard, so we brought it up to 140. Look at this beauty. These are a lot of fun. And talk about blowing away your clientele. Some of your clients, I don't eat seafood. And then you're like, oh no, that's made with balsamic vinegar. And they're like, wow. Okay, so that's done over there. And now what we're going to do, I wanted to show you a plate that I would serve it on. All right, and my spoon, I put on the table. You have our spoon right here. So this spoon is has some holes in it. And what we're going to do is we're just going to gather our balsamic caviar, and we'll just put it on top of a salad instead of like a balsamic reduction or something like that, just to try and elevate it, really impress the clients and say, look at that technical skill that's done there. Okay, now I'm going to drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil just because I made a little mozzarella and tomato salad. And then a little bit of fleur de sel on top of it. Okay, so this is balsamic caviar. This is something you typically might see at El Bulli's restaurant in 2012 in Spain. Thank you. Have a nice day.